Hello ladies, I hope you're all having a wonderful day. I just worked like an 8.5 hour shift and I'm a little bit sick, so that part wasn't so much fun, but I'm feeling a lot better and now I have my evening free and yeah, so I can't really complain, can I? Alicia, it was awesome to see you. I haven't spoken to you anything in so long, so that was nice. Chelsea, you mentioned that you were reading multiple things and that kind of like drives you crazy. I used to do it all the time, but I also used to never finish any books, and it's coming to like realization for me that it's probably because I always had multiple things on the go for reading. Ever since I've started just reading one book at a time, I seem to be a lot more interested in what I'm reading, and I finish them like that. But for the last, I don't know, over a week now, I've been reading Wide Awake by David Levithan and this. And I'm finding that where I'm reading both of them, I'm like, oh yeah, I have some time to read. It's like, oh, which am I going to read? And then in like this few seconds or minute or whatever that it would take me to think about it, I end up getting distracted and just doing something else or like not wanting to choose. So yeah, but I also borrowed these from the library, and they're due back at the end of the month. I mean, I can renew them, but hey, I just realized they're by the same authors of the two books that I'm reading right now. Interesting. That's a nice color. I like that lipstick. Anyway, so yeah, that's what I'm reading at the moment. That's what I'll be reading next. And as far as watching, I'm watching through the show Parenthood for the first time, but I'm only on like maybe the second episode. I'm just getting into it. And also I borrowed Alias first season from the library because I've never seen that before. So that's what I'll also be watching. And I just finished Veronica Mars, and that was one of the best shows I've ever seen. So sad it got canceled because they clearly didn't mean for it to end that way. And that was a great show. But yeah. And Alicia, I like your stationary impulse buying. I think that's a very safe impulse to have. I think if your impulse is to go out and spend, a few dollars on some notepads, I applaud that because you could be in a far worse situation. Personally, I don't really think I have any shopping impulses. I used to be back in high school, I used to be addicted to like just buying scratch tickets, but that's more of an addiction, I guess. Although I suppose if you think about it, an impulse is kind of like an addiction in a way. I mean, it's something that you might not necessarily have plans to do, and then you just can't help yourself. It suddenly just occurred to me that I don't know where any of my purple glasses are. But anyway, what was I getting? Impulses. Yeah. Would I say I have any? Oh, t-shirts. I can't stop buying them. So there's that.